these women are not shit, man. Even that little 1%, half the time they ain't shit. They just got good little moments. It says, to what purpose is the multitude of your sacrifices unto me? Saith the Lord, I am full of burnt offerings of rams and the fat of fed beasts, and I delight not in the blood of bullocks or of lambs or of he-goats. So he don't want the sacrifice of these other nations. He don't want the sacrifice of 2/3 of Israel. He wants the men, women, and children, right? He wants their sacrifice, which is coming into this truth and following him. Following him is a sacrifice. You're gonna lose a lot, man. You know? When ye come to appear before me, who hath required this at your hand to tread my courts? Yeah, so who are you? All you high and mighty, uppity niggas. Alright, who are you to come in, you tread in the court? That's like court is in session and you busting through the doors. Nah, judge. This how the law's supposed to be. You'll get your ass thrown up out of there, man. So don't do that with this either. It says, bring no more vain oblations. Incense is an abomination unto me. So does that mean you can't burn incense? No. Right? That incense, which really goes back to your prayers. Right? I want a new house. I want a new car. Shit. I want the new Yeezys that came out, Lord. It says, the new moons and Sabbaths. Yes, once again, new moon, right? The Sabbath is according to the new moon. 6 days after the new moon, going into that 7th day. All right? When the sun goes down on that 6th day, okay, and the sun goes down, all right, that's the beginning of the 7th day, man, after the new moon. Okay, and it reads, the calling of assemblies, I cannot away with it. It is iniquity, even the solemn meeting. Woo! Your new moons and your appointed feasts, my soul hated. So what is the wicked ass 2/3 new moon? You want to say that the full moon is the Sabbath? Man, you are out of your fucking mind if you believe that, man. All right, the full moon, that's you damn wicked. That is you wicked's new moon, man. Saying that the full moon is the Sabbath, man. That is the exact opposite. That's how you know. That's how you know that you niggas worship Satan, man. All right. Anyways, it says that it's so fucking annoying to think that there's people who know who they are on this side and can continue to buck up against the truth, man. All right, and it reads, they are a trouble unto me. I am weary to bear them. Yeah, man. Okay. So through the prophet Isaiah, the Lord cannot stand 2/3 of Israel. Right? Hey, and that's how Moses felt, man. That's how Jeremiah felt. That's how all the prophets of the Lord felt. Why am I around you fucking people, man? We feel like that more and more every day. Every day I hate my family more and more. That's okay. I have a love for them, you know what I mean? They're your family, but ultimately they're just relatives, man. See, in the kingdom of heaven, that's when they're really gonna be family, man. You're gonna really be able to deal with them. Here on the earth, man, fuck them. That's why you gotta say, man, fuck your family. That's okay. That's fine. Right? A lot of guys do that. They go, they have an offer to go to the NFL as long as they go to college and do right, and they leave their family, they abandon their family. Right? Yeah, you're able to come back with $1 million cash, buy your mom a house. Here it is. We bought our mom a house, a spiritual house. Here, mom, you a child of Israel. Look right here. What is your father? All right, you would be this. We trying to give you a spiritual house. All right, and you want us to be homeless. Not only does your ass want to be homeless, but you want us to spiritually be homeless, man. That's why, hey, man, the whole head is sick, man. Jake is just gone, man. Jake is gone. It's through the spirit, man. This is a vehicle. This is taking you places. All right, you know, you able, if you join the NFL, you get a contract, you able to buy your brother a Lamborghini. We trying to give our family a spiritual car, a spiritual house. All right, and hey, man, these people, they gonna continue to die, man. They, you know, they laugh, they cackle, they all this other such shit. It don't matter, man. Hey, look at Jay, and then look at these people, man. It ain't no surprise. Hey, we go somewhere, man. The ladies love Cool Jake, man. LL Cool J, ladies love Cool Jake. Cause we are the epitome of cool. We are the epitome of style, man. We are the epitome of power. Cause we come in the stead of our Lord, Yahushua HaMashiach. You see, they understand that by us bringing this word out right here, whether it's here, down there, over here, whatever the case is, that spells the end of them. This is a very big deal. Just me standing here and bringing out these words, man. This is a very big deal. All right? Hey, in Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushua, Ba'ashim Akakudash, Shalak Rayam, Baba Kasha, Bashapatiyam, Warrior, Call, Abad, Aishatu. All right? Because I already know those Edomites, man. I can tell by their voice. Okay? May the Heavenly Father fucking destroy them. And it reads, it says, and when you spread forth your hands, I will hide mine eyes from you. Yeah, when ye make many prayers, I will not hear. Your hands are full of blood. Yeah, so all you are is a spiritual murderer. Here it is. Hey, we trying to give you some water. Here, wash your hands, man. All right, you went from a nigga to a good man. We was all niggas at one point. All right, speaking about the men bringing this truth out, we was all niggas. We was all lost. We was all blind, deaf, dumb, couldn't fucking speak. You know. We can talk about the game last night. You know. Couldn't speak nothing. No, couldn't speak no truth. You know. Especially Jake. If you want to be intelligent, if you want to be a high mind, Jake gonna try to tear that shit down. What you think? You some sort of smart nigga? You know. That's Jake. That's why it says your hands are full of blood. Wash you. It says, wash you, make you clean, put away the evil of your doings from before mine eyes. Cease to do evil. Yeah, man, so cease to do evil. Turn from your wicked ways, man. Right? That's why it says in the scriptures, come out of her, my people. Speaking about come out of this mindset. Come out of the beast. You're in a beast system right now. Whether you're here in America or you're abroad, man, you are up under the system of the beast. Right? And the system of the beast is ultimately what the so-called white man is set up here, man. Right? And it reads, cease to do evil, learn to do well. So yeah, you have to study these scriptures, man. Go into your videos, go into your scriptures. You know, fast. Do you know? And you know, I fasted today. You know, did a little fast. You know, what I would consider a fast is drank. You know, all the way up until about one something. You know, went on my lunch break. Had something to eat. All right, felt good. Because a lot of times you wake up, you know, instantly. As soon as you wake up, like you want some breakfast, you want some cereal, you want a muffin. You know what I mean? But sometimes you gotta wake up and just really, you know, put yourself in the mind state of what you gonna do, man. And ultimately, that's what Yahweh Shem Yahushua is planning for you, anyways, man. So you kind of afflicting yourself, getting yourself in line, clearing yourself up, clearing your mind. You know, when you fast, man, your brain starts to the wheels start turning real fast, man. You know, you get a little irritated. That's your mind work. That's your mind clearing up. Like, yeah, man, these fucking devils I'm working around. You'll be at work saying that, man. These fucking devils. You know, all sorts of things. Because your mind, your brain is actually working. It is fully it's in sync, you know, because a lot of these foods they disrupt your mind, man. the different foods that you eat. Now, even quote unquote clean foods, right? That disrupts your mind. That disrupts your mental. You know, and your stomach, your gut, you know, whatever you call it, your intestine, your large intestine, you know, your intestines. You know, that is like the brain of your body. That's what they say in science class, man. So you put a bunch of GMO, you put a bunch of, wicked shit in your body. That's what you're gonna spew out. Hey, they say that you are what you eat, man. Okay. Anyways, back to the scriptures. It says, learn to do well, seek judgment, relieve the oppressed. Yeah, so we are relieving Salakia. We are relieving the 144,000 into 1/3, man. All right? I almost said the 2/3. Salakia. Okay, we are trying. We're trying to relieve the 2/3. Yet they not hearkening, man. And it's not our job to hearken to 2/3. Fuck the 2/3 of Israel. But you don't know who's the 2/3 and who isn't. So sometimes you'll want to get the point across to a brother, but if he's just not getting it, he's just not getting it, you know? Now he could be of the 1/3 and eventually it plays on his mind and the Heavenly Father deals with him for him to understand. But at the moment, okay, if he's not getting it, he ain't getting it, you know? And it says, relieve the oppressed, judge the fatherless, plead for the widow. Okay? Alright, like the elders go into it, pleading can also go into fight. Like you got the word plead. When you think of plead, like, okay, please can I do this or that? When you go into plead, really it means to stand up for, you know? Okay, so let me bring out the word plead. This is the definition for the word plead. It says to argue before a court or authority. So like when you plead a case, you know, how do you plead? Okay, how do you stand? You know, what are you standing up for? It says to answer to a charge or indictment, plead guilty, right? To argue for or against something, plead for acquittal. All right? To appeal earnestly, pleads for help. Right? To offer as a plea, as in defense, pleading illness. So that is hey man, that's you fighting for something, you standing for something. So if you plead not guilty, you really fighting to show them that you're not guilty, man. Yet we are pleading guilty to our litany of spiritual charges. We are praying. We are praying that right before we're supposed to go to the electric chair, we get that call from up top. It's like if you were on death row and you've been on death row for 20 years. You know you're supposed to die tomorrow. They come, you get your last meal. They take you down to the electric chair. They put the device on your head. And right as they're about to pull the lever, you get your release papers, man. That's how close it's going to be us getting up out of this situation. Lord's willing of that number and you sincere brothers, man. All right? Okay, and the 1/3 is also women and children. So the 1/3 is men, women, and children. But we're speaking about, the men of the Lord that will be taken out of these certain situations, like being stuck in prison houses, being stuck in concentration camps, getting captured by a bunch of dead people. Okay, speaking about situations like that, and it reads, "Come now and let us reason together, saith the Lord. Through your sins, Salakia, though your sins be as scarlet, they shall be as white as snow." So when it says, "Come now and let us reason together," that don't mean everybody. That means the elect. All right. It says, "Though they be red like crimson, they shall be as wool." Like the elder apostle the bar goes into, right? The word crimson, red, goes back into the red child, man. You Rothschild. You Rothschilds. Man. All right? Crimson, the word crimson goes back to the word crime. And that's something that our elder apostles taught us, man. And they continue to teach. All right, so let me get the definition for crimson. Crimson, a deep purplish red color. Yeah, so and purple, the color purple goes into royalty also, you know. And I believe that blue and red make purple, right? Because we have shades of red within us. All right, the 12 tribes of Israel. You have different shades. Like me myself, I have brownish reddish skin. Like the Elder Yakal goes into, it's called ruddy or reddish. You know, so you, in the eyes of you people, these are the elite. These are the people that you see as royalty, right? Let me get the definition for ruddy. Yeah, this is describing Jake to a T, man. It says ruddy, reddish, especially of a healthy reddish complexion, which that's Jake, man. Tell me that's not Jake. That's Jake. That's the people that are on this sign right here. All right? Anyways, that's Jake. That's Jake. When's the last time you seen a healthy Edomite? Healthy Edomite. Man, you damn devils. You be eating Doritos and Cheetos and all sorts of shit, man. Alright? Anyways, and so does Jake. But you can afford certain things. Anyways, it says, if ye be willing and obedient, ye shall eat the good of the land. Yeah, man. That's beautiful. All right, we're going to eat the good of the land. We're going to have clean water, clean food. We're not going to be sitting here eating Lunchables in the kingdom of heaven, man. We're going to be in a righteous estate. That's what we want. We don't want to be stuck here eating this bullshit, all right? Even what you assume is clean, like the elders out of Chicago were talking about. Man, soap got pork in it. You might eat something, it don't say it got any pork in it. It's got pork in it, man. So that's what we subject to, man. And this devil wants us to continue to go off so that we can't be close to our power, man. All right, and it reads, but if you refuse and rebel, you shall be devoured with the sword. Yeah, so if you refuse and you rebel, 2/3 of Israel, you're going to be destroyed by the sword, which starting off is Esau Edom, right? But in this context, it's definitely speaking about the mystics. It says, for the mouth of the Lord hath spoken it. So not only are we speaking it, but we're speaking what the Lord has spoken to us through the prophets, man. The men that we learned from. You know, the Lord's will, we be those same men, we be those same prophets coming back, teaching our people, man, that are on this side. I'm gonna keep referring back to this sign, man. This sign is making its debut. You know? Look at that. Look, man. You people that are on this sign, man, wake the fuck up. Alright? There's 2/3 of y'all, you ain't gonna wake up. That's alright, man. We're not here to wake up all of Israel, man. We're here to wake up 1/3 of Israel. Okay, but anyways. Carrying on, it says, for the mouth of the Lord hath spoken it. How is the faithful city becoming harlot? Yeah, so how did Israel fall to such a low estate? Because we went off. We went from being a righteous virgin, young, you know what I mean, a young righteous virgin. Now we're just an old hoe. Yeah, we're just an old hoe. I'm speaking about Israel in general. Okay, it says, it is full of judgment, righteousness lodged in it, but now murderers. Woo! So at one point righteous, man. And now murderers, man. Now Jake is a fucking murderer. Jake trying to get you to go off. Jake wants you to do everything except for seek Yahweh Shem Shai. That's why the Lord is gonna be out here. The Lord gonna be out here killing, man. We already know that much. Okay, man. The Lord is gonna be out here killing. Okay? And it reads, thy silver has become dross, thy wine mixed with water. Yeah, man. So this great, grand, immaculate people is like a brand new car, no miles on it, right? None, absolutely zero. As soon as you turn around, man, now it's got 400,000 miles on it. Tires beat the hell up. Ain't really, only thing that's been changed is the tires, man, which are the feet. You ever look at a shitty car and all it's got is new rims on it? That's Israel. Israel is a piece of shit car with $20,000 rims on it, man. It says, thy wine mixed with water. Yeah, man. So at one point we had the philosophy, we had the understanding of who we are, man. Now it's mixed with water. Now it's mixed with and it's mixed with stagnant water. Old, nasty, dirty water, man. All right, it says, thy princes are rebellious and companions of thieves. So that's why you niggas love rolling Jake. Speaking about Jake, you love rolling 6 deep. All right, you go to the club 8 deep, 10 deep. A companion of thieves. Oh, if anybody touches my nigga, I'm shooting. That's how y'all go, man. See, you supposed to be a prince. You supposed to be a prince of the power. You was set up, man. You was set up to be a prince of the power, man. And what are you? Jake gone, man. Jake is fucking gone. Jake is out of here. All right. Anyways, it says Jake is through. 2/3 of Israel is through. All right, and it reads. Everyone loveth gifts and followeth after rewards. So that's why you want to be like your favorite rapper. If your favorite rapper was making minimum wage, you wouldn't want to be a rapper. If your favorite NBA star was making $11 an hour, stayed in an apartment complex, you wouldn't want to aspire after those things. That's why. That's why you continue to chase these dreams here in America, man. You want to acquire money, fame, cars, clothes, hoes, and all that. Yet that don't belong to you because this ain't your world. Especially the people that are on this side. I'm gonna keep referring back to that, man. This is not your world. This is not your rest, man. All right, and it reads, they judge not the fatherless, neither doth the cause of the widow come unto them. Yeah, man. So you're saying, okay, everybody can do what they want to do. There is no consequences. Come as you are, whatever, man. Hey, and you rappers, and you fucking entertainers, man, all you so-called celebrities, you're very progressive, open-minded. That's why you don't mind hosting a TV show with a damn tranny, you know? You don't mind, man. You don't mind. You really don't mind. All right? Which we know, man. We know. We know. We have seen these people. You go to the mall, man, and now, shit, they got transformers, man. They got transformers that look more and more like women, and it's fucking mind-boggling, man. To the point where you're like, damn, that's a man. You know what I'm saying? They get butt implants, they get titties, they get fucking makeup, wig, shit. And then, you know, the so-called black woman, she put on false eyelashes. She put on a wig. You know, she got more of a built figure, a lot of them. So shit, you're like, damn, is that a transformer? You don't even know, man. This place is all out confusion. This shit has got to go, man. Okay, and it reads, therefore saith the Lord of hosts, the mighty one of Israel, I will ease me of mine adversaries and avenge me of mine enemies. Yes, he's gonna avenge. He's gonna avenge righteously. He's gonna use his righteous indignation, right? In order to exact vengeance upon this place, man. Right now he's using the so-called white man, right? Pretty soon he's gonna say, okay, y'all step back. He's gonna use these other nations along with the so-called white man. Then he's gonna premiere the missiles, man. Like when you have a grand opening, the grand opening is gonna be the missiles coming up out the sky, man. Right? Like I spoke of in my last video, I believe, man. I'm just speaking as a man, but if all the nations are shooting these missiles off, the Lord can put the spirit on these missiles to just multiply. One missile can instantly just turn into 100. You know, they even have certain ICBMs that have many warheads within the ICBM, man. All right, so that's something that you have to know, man. The destruction of this place is already planned. This is something that they've been planning for a long time. You know, Operation Paperclip, the Manhattan Project. They was doing that in the 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s. When I was in school, that was a very big interest of mine, aerospace technology. In fact, when I first got into high school, I wanted to do that as a profession. I wanted to work for maybe a Boeing or a Lockheed Martin, and just go into aerospace because I was always into space. I was always into planets, and that's Jake. Jake has a natural liking, to the stars and to other things like that, because Jake helped to form these things. Lord's will, I be of the 144,000. The 1/3. These 144,000. Those are the first fruits of Yahweh Shem Yahshua. And it reads, and I will turn my hand upon thee, and purely purge away thy dross, and take away all thy tin. And tin is a very thin metal, man. And that's something that can be done. See, if you throw a tin can into a fire, that shit is done. If you've ever thrown a beer can into a fire pit, it don't take that long for it to just become nothing, man. Alright, so let's get the definition for tin. Alright, tin, it says, a soft, white, crystalline, metallic, chemical element, malleable at ordinary temperatures, that is used especially in solders and alloys. It says a container as a can made of metal. Alright, so it is a soft metal, man. Alright, so the people that you think they're just as soft, you think that they're soft, right? Well, actually, they're hard, man. And then you got the people that you think are hard, they're actually soft. Because the people that you regard as nothing, in them times, man, we gonna use what we know. Most of us ain't gonna be right next to a Bible and just able to just go through the scriptures. That's part of the famine of the word, man. So we gonna be at the point, the things that you've learned, that's all you gonna have, man. All right. It says, and purely purge, all right, away thy dross, and take away all thy tin. So when you have a piece of silver, and you want to get the purest silver, you have to put a very high amount of heat on that. And the Lord is going to do that. The Lord is going to turn the fucking heat up in this place, and all the dross, all the waste material is going to bubble away. away. It's going to evaporate and fizz away. And what you have remaining is the actual silver. And if you've ever seen silver coming up out of a furnace, it's very shiny. All right? And it's very liquid. It's very malleable. And that's like the men. We are all in one accord, man. All right? Speaking about the men of Yahweh Shemel Shai, who are teaching this word in sincerity and in faith, pushing the proper doctrine. All right? From the men of the great millstone to other camps who are teaching in sincerity and in faith the proper doctrine, okay, and come up under great millstone. It says, and I will restore thy judges as at the first. So yeah, you see us being restored. This is a restoration project. When you got an old couch, you clean the couch out. You know, you put the legs on it right, repaint it. Now it's brand new, man. All right, the Lord has turned something old, and He's turned it into something new. That's why this is a new song. You would think, okay, what are these men talking about? We are speaking the same things that our apostle elders are speaking about, and the elders and their elders and their elders, man. All right. Anyways, it says, now will restore thy judges as at the first, and thy counselors as at the beginning. Afterward, thou shalt be called the city of righteousness, the faithful city. So that is that new Jerusalem that John is speaking about. The kingdom of heaven is going to come down here upon the earth, but it's not going to be here in America. America's going to be completely fucking destroyed. All right, this is going to be in the land of Israel, right? Over there where them damn rats are at right now. It says, Zion shall be redeemed with judgment, and her converts with righteousness. It said, and the only way that you can convert is to be on this side right here. Your ass ain't coming from the other nations, and all of a sudden you a child of Israel. It's not happening. The Lord ain't and even if you think you are, the Lord don't recognize them. All right? It says, and the destruction of the transgressors and of the sinners shall be together, and they that forsake the Lord shall be consumed. So are the hopeful elect going to be consumed? All right? No. Okay? Well, Salakia, are the elect going to be consumed? No. Now you got certain men that are going to be the hopeful elect and are going to be consumed by the fire. That's not nothing I can change. But better them than me. That should be your mindset, man. You should want to be the elect more than anything else. Okay? And it says, for they shall be ashamed of the oaks which ye have desired. Yes, you are ashamed of the oaks, which you know you got the cedars of Lebanon, the highly esteemed, highly learned men. You ashamed of them. All right, our elders, man, the elders that taught us and their elders. These are highly esteemed men to us, man. These are men of high renown. All right, starting off with Elder Apostle Kahar, Elder Apostle Kabar, Elder Apostle Ramla, Elder Apostle Rakah. Okay, and it says. It says, and ye shall be confounded for the gardens that ye have chosen. Yeah, so that's why your ass is confused now. What is the modern day church doing right now? What are you Buddhists doing right now? What are you Seventh-day Adventists, Jehovah's Witness? What y'all doing right now, man? Y'all don't know what the fuck is going on out here. Here it is. We are literally months away from World War III. Hey, World War III could get popping this summer. It could get popping this fall. We coming into that time, man. The Lord didn't just bring up World War III and just make it disappear. No, He did that as a warning. All right, you got your warning. All right, you didn't take heed. Okay? Anyways, it says, for ye shall be as an oak whose leaf fadeth, and as a garden that hath no water. So yeah, you can have the best garden in the world. If you don't have any water coming to that garden, the whole garden is gonna die, man. The whole garden is gonna die. Now, that garden may have seeds within it, right? That once the water hits those, it may grow, because you know, some of you are the 2/3. Yet your children, right? So you got children that are 20, you got certain children that are 15, certain children that are 35, 40, and these men are bringing out the word. So although your ass died in the garden, that seed that was within you, okay, was able to sprout forth. Okay? And that's it's the spirit. But you can have a father and a mother that in the kingdom of heaven, they're born as your children, man. The Lord is far out. That's how the Lord operates, man. Okay, your auntie, she can wind up being your daughter in the kingdom of heaven. Hey, because the elect is gonna have literally thousands of children. That's why it says that one, roughly paraphrasing, one man shall basically birth a nation, and that the Lord shall enlarge our tent. Because the earth, as you see it right now, is fairly small. Even though it's big, it's small. But the Lord is going to expand the size of the earth. Like when you see these super earths, these earths that are 100 times bigger than the earth, 200 times bigger. The Lord is going to do that. He's going to expand the size of the earth, man. Okay, and it reads, Slakia. And the strong shall be as tow, and the maker of it as a spark, and they shall both burn together, and none shall quench them. All right, so the strong really is going into you devils. It's going into your military-industrial complex. You are the strong. You are the mighty man, right? It says, and the maker of it as a spark, and they shall both burn together, and none shall quench them. All right? Who's the maker of it? Once again, you got Jake, who really made Esau, right? Jake really made Esau, if you think about it, because Isaac gave birth to Esau, then he gave birth to Jacob. So Esau came from a righteous man, but was a wicked seed because the spiritual demon Satan was inside. Just like our Lord was chosen to be sitting here upon the earth, right? The devil, right? And that old serpent, Satan, was selected through a certain person to bring out wickedness, man. That's why he said that through the scriptures that the Lord said that he has a vessel of honor and he has a vessel of dishonor. So you so-called white people, you are the vessels of dishonor. You are a dishonorable vessel, man. All right, and 144,000 and 1/3 of Israel, you are the vessels of righteousness, and you 2/3, you are to become vessels of righteousness. Right now, you just a righteous vessel with a big ass hole at the bottom of it. It can't hold no water, man. Anywho, going back to the scriptures, it says, the word that Isaiah the son of Amos saw concerning Judah and Jerusalem. And it shall, which really goes into the northern kingdom, right? You got the northern kingdom right here. Judah, Benjamin, Levi. And then you have the northern kingdom, okay? Which is Simeon, Zebulun, Ephraim, Manasseh, Gad, Reuben, Naphtali, Asher, and Issachar, man. Okay, so it says, and it shall come to pass in the last days, which is prophecy, that the mountain of the Lord's house shall be established in the top of the mountains. Yeah, so we are above all you damn nations, man. Get over it. Okay, it says, and it shall be exalted above the hills, and all the nations shall flow unto it. So we're going to be exalted over, the hills are a representation of governments, man. So we are going to be on top. All right, so let's get the definition for exalt. Talking about you're not gonna be exalted in the kingdom of heaven. Nigga, who gonna be exalted then, man? You fucking people? The majority of these people? Hell no. This is the definition for exalt. To raise up, especially in rank, power, or dignity. To glorify. So who's gonna be glorified first? Yahweh through his son, Yahushua. Okay? They're going to be raised up in rank, right? They're going to be raised up in power. They're going to be raised up in dignity, and they're going to be glorified. And by that happening to them, us being the heirs of righteousness, we're going to come up the same way, man. Okay? And it reads, and many people shall go and say, come ye and let us go up to the mountain of the Lord, to the house of the power of Jacob. And he will teach us of his ways, and we will walk in his paths. out of Zion shall go forth the law and the word of the Lord from Jerusalem. So once again, man, you're going to come to us for the one of all things. Just like we got to go to Esau for the one of all things. You're going to come to us for the one of all things, man. And the one of all things is going to go into this word, man. All right? We're not going to have to sit here teaching the other nations, sit here teaching our people, man. It's going to be in us, man. We're going to be perfect. And you're just going to follow our ways, man. Just like you consider the so-called white man perfect here in this society. Oh, he set up this perfect education system. And you say that everything is perfect here, right? The bank system is perfect. You say the education system is perfect. Look at the great things that we have here in America. We don't got shit. We last in education. We last in everything, man. We last in medicine. Okay? It's the illusion that we are first. Your boy DJ T talking about America first. America fucking last. This place sucks. Alright, it says, Slakia. And it says, and he shall judge among the nations and shall rebuke many people. Woo! Woo! And they shall beat their swords into plowshares and their spears into pruning hooks. Nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore. So it's going to go from warfare, all-out warfare, to then all the nations are going to be chill, man. Hey, man, that sounds great to me, all right? And it says, because we don't want war. We want you damn devils and the wicked of you other nations to be slaves, right, for 1,000 years. And then, after the kingdom of heaven is established, we want full righteousness. See, because after this devil is gone, you know, it's really not going to be a need to necessarily get mad. Now, you always going to have the other nations going off, you know what I mean, in one capacity or another. But just like here in society, crime actually is less now than it's ever been in human history. You know, if you really think about it, because you're so afraid of Eve coming and doing certain things. See, back during the times of us being in slavery, the establishment of America, you had laws being broken left and right. It was a dangerous world out here. A woman just couldn't go to the store in like 1701. All sorts of shit will happen to you, man. All right. Like Plymouth Rock, do you know how many women were killed during the establishment of this place, man? They were taken from their homes, killed, kidnapped. You don't really hear that now. Now, of course, it's increasing, but you're not really hearing things like that, man. All right. Anyways, and it reads. O house of Jacob, come ye and let us walk in the light of the Lord. Therefore thou hast forsaken thy people, the house of Jacob, because they be replenished from the east, and are soothsayers like the Philippines, like the Philistines, Salakia. So they replenished from the east. Yeah, because at one point, man, hey, Jake was done. Jake was through. Now you got billions of Jake. Jake replenished, you know. It says in our soothsayers like the Philistines. Yeah, man. You see the Philistines, you known for soothsaying, man. Let me get the definition for a soothsayer. Soothsaying ass niggas, man. That mother earth shit, that mother Africa shit. That's that soothsaying. Alright? Soothsaying. Definition. Soothsayer, one who foretells events. So you can foretell events in wickedness, and you can foretell events in righteousness, right? Esau is a soothsayer. He is foretelling things in wickedness. He's telling you, okay, you're going to take a chip, you're going to have bionic legs, you're going to have a robot girlfriend, You might have a girlfriend who's a fucking computer program. They got a movie about that, man, with a very prominent actor. And I forgot who it is. I don't want to say the wrong name. But he's in love with a fucking robot, man. It's horrible. Okay, it says, and they please themselves in the children of strangers. Woo-hoo. Yeah, man. And that's America in a nutshell. Y'all just pleasing each other. You know? Oh, man, it's horrible. Okay, and it says, their land also is full of silver and gold, neither is there any end of their treasures. Their land is also full of horses, neither is there any end of their chariots. Their land also is full of idols. They worship the work of their own hands, that which their own fingers have made. So you're not worshiping Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, man. You're worshiping what you've made, or what you think you've made. Which really everything that you made, that Yahweh Hashem Yahushua did that. Alright, it says, and the mean man boweth down. So the mean meaning the average. It says, and the great man humbleth himself. Therefore, forgive them not. Enter into the rock. So does that mean we're supposed to go and open up a fucking rock, jump into it? No, man. Entering into that rock is entering into that sanctuary, which is Yahushua HaMashiach. Okay? It says, and hide thee in the dust for the fear of the Lord, for the glory of his majesty. Alright? So as we enter into a spiritual rock, these niggas are going to be entering into physical rocks. They're going to be going into deep underground military bases. They're going to be going up under airports. They're going to be all sorts of stuff, man. Alright? It says, for Slakia, and hide thee in the dust. So yeah, they're going to be up in there confused. Okay? You're not going to know what the hell's going on. You're going to be hearing bangs and booms and screams and all sorts of shit. They're going to think, okay, we're good. All of a sudden, you're going to see Yahushua leading the charge, and the 144,000 with spiritual power, you know, kicking down that big ass steel door, man. You know? You know? We're gonna be like, boom, boom, boom. I know you in there, E. That's how we're gonna be. We're gonna be joking with you. You know? We might bang on it, bang, 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 bang. You know, they're gonna be like, what the fuck is that? Then we might chill. They just knock the door completely down, man. You know how Jake like his dramatics, man. Okay, and it reads, enter into the rock and hide thee in the dust for fear of the Lord and for the glory of his majesty, right? And what's the glory of his majesty? That's his son, first and foremost, and the angels, and the men that he's going to give the spiritual power to. It says, the lofty looks of man shall be humbled. Yes, all you in the nose niggas, all you uppity niggas, know your nose all up like this, man, you going to get humbled. All right? It says, and the haughtiness of men shall be bowed down, and the Lord alone shall be exalted in that day. So the Lord alone is going to be glorified. And if the Lord is glorified, then his son is glorified. If his son is glorified, then his elect are glorified, you know? It's a trickle-down effect. So let me get the definition for humble and haughty. So this is the definition for humble: to make humble, to destroy the power or prestige of. Yeah, man. So you're gonna be humble. You're all that prestige, all that power, that's out of here, man. Okay? So let me get the definition for haughtiness. Alright. So this is the definition for haughtiness. It reads, haughtiness this. Disdainfully proud. Yeah, man, you fucking so-called white people. You are the proudest motherfuckers on the planet. It says, etymology, obsolete, hot, from Middle English, hate, from Middle French, haute, literally, high, from Latin, altus, which is where you get the word altitude from. All right, so you are the high and mighty so-called white man. That's why you like to be up in the sky. That's why you like to, you like to be up in them airplanes. You like to be up in them mountains. You like to go skydiving. That's your ass, man. There's this lady I see every once in a while. She goes to where I work, and she said that she used to drive, not drive, but she used to fly Cessna airplanes, man. And she said that she was above the clouds, and she looked up into the sunset, and she said that she felt like it was only her and God. And I wanted to interrupt her and say, no, that was you and Satan. You and Satan was having a one-on-one, man. Because I believe that she is Eve, okay? She's a damn devil. And she gonna come off as nice and sweet, but you get the sense that she's a fucking devil. You'll see it, all right? And everything is according to the Spirit, man. All right? Everything is according to the Spirit. You have to understand and know these things by the Spirit, man. Man, two hours, man. 2 hours. I didn't think I was out here for 2 hours, man. All right? You get honks and all sorts of shit, man. It's whatever, okay? But anywho, let's get back to the word. It says, for the day of the Lord of hosts shall be upon everyone that is proud and lofty. Yes, you so-called white people. You are the most proud and lofty people on the damn planet. You fucking devils. How dare you damn devils? You want to kill, rape, rob, and murder everybody. Now it's like you don't know what we talking about. You are fucking lofty. You so-called white people, you be showing up to work with flip-flops on. You be off on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You don't work, shit. You don't like working. Any sort of adversity, you ready to pass out. You done, man. Let's get the definition for lofty. All right, this is the definition for lofty. It says noble, also superior. So hey, who's more superior than the so-called white man according to the earth? All right, and if you practice Christianity, that is a code word for white superiority. That's another code word for white. You are practicing white superiority. Okay? Hey, extremely proud. Okay? So, hey, man, you damn devils, you are the proudest people on the planet. Hey, you skirting off. You hearing he love doing that. You pulling off full speed and shit. That's proud as fuck. Plus, that don't matter, man. They still owe $15,000 to the bank, and they over here pushing it. You better calm that shit down. Don't waste your gas, because the price of gas going up. So you might want to keep that in the tank, buddy boy. It says high, tall. So wait a minute, man. Why does it keep going back to somebody who's high and tall? That's you people of the Caucasus Mountains, you so-called Caucasians, which are you so-called white people. All right, and you are the devil. Okay, it says, woo! Oh, and you don't like that. You don't like getting cut up, man. It don't matter. Hey, GMS, get this work. Okay, I love that name so much, man. GMS, get this work. Okay, it says, woo! And upon everyone that is lifted up, and he shall be brought low. I got to read that again. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 2 and verse 12. Salakia, for the day of the Lord of hosts shall be upon everyone that is proud and lofty. So that don't go just into Esau, Edom. That goes into other nations and 2/3 of the people that are on this side, man. You high-minded, uppity niggas, okay? And it says, It says that upon everyone that is lifted up, and he shall be brought low. Yeah, so you're going to be tread like the mire in the streets, man. All you women with the fake eyelashes, you're going to be walking around hungry, wishing that a man take care of you. Shit, you basically doing that now. You got fans only. Like the elders like to say. You got fans only. You got all these other things, man. And you desperately want people to take care of you. You know what I mean? To pay for your food, pay for your clothing, pay for your housing. It's gonna get bad out here, man. All right? You gonna have women doing something strange for some change out here, man. Hey, you already got that. You already got that, man. All right? Anywho, and it reads. It says that upon everyone that is lifted up, and he shall be brought low, and upon all the cedars of Lebanon that are high and lifted up, and upon all the oaks of Bashan, and upon all the high mountains. So this is who you consider high and noble, because you have your own version of the oaks of Lebanon, man, the highly exalted trees, man, which we know that to be our apostle elders, but in your eyes, these are these Jeff Bezos, these Elon Musk, so on and so forth. And these are just the people that you know about. There's people behind the scenes that are running this whole show. You know, Bill Gates, these are lesser luminaries, man. All right, and it says, and upon every high tower, and upon every fenced wall, and upon all the ships of Tarshish, and upon all pleasant pictures, which a picture is an image, you know. That's why it says that those that don't worship the image of the beast shall be killed. Not the picture of a beast. If it says, okay, if you don't worship the picture of a beast, I can see why people would say, okay, if you don't sit there and worship a picture of Cesare Borgia, you're going to be put to death. Okay, that would make a little bit of sense. But no, it says in the scriptures, the image of the beast. Okay? And it says, it is coming back again to that. It says, the loftiness of man shall be bowed down, and the haughtiness of men shall be made low, and the Lord alone shall be exalted in that day. And the idols he shall utterly abolish, and they shall go into the holes of the rocks, and into the caves of the earth. Yes, you're gonna go back from whence you came. You started off, and that's crazy. That's crazy. You know what I mean? You came from the caves. So you're going to return back into the caves, man. And hey, Barakathiya, how about Shimmy Al Shai for that, man? The same way that you got started, that's how you're going to end, man. That's beautiful. Okay? And it's yeah, man, you fucking devils are done, man. You might as well just consider yourself done and call it a day. Okay? It says, woo! I love that, man. Let's read that again. Let's go back, man. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 2, and verse 19. And they shall go into the holes of the rocks, and into the caves of the earth, for the fear of the Lord, and for the glory of his majesty, when he ariseth to shake terribly the earth. So when the Heavenly Father's Son comes back, hey, if you ain't of the elect, your ass is going to get killed. You are done, okay? See, terribly. That's nothing nice, man. This is the Lord of terrors. This is the King of terrors, man. All right? Before they knew the true name of the Lord, they would call the Lord a terrible like power, man. Okay, I believe the word that they said was Al-Shadia. Okay? And it says, in that day a man shall cast his idols of silver and his idols of gold, which they made each one for himself to worship, to the moles and to the bats. Woo-hoo-hoo. You gonna be trying to hide your gold, hide your money. You even gonna try to take, hey, this is the spirit. You gonna try to take certain jakes. You gonna try to kidnap certain jakes to take with you to be servants in these deep underground military bunkers and these other things like that, man. All right, and that's why you kidnap a lot of these youngins, man. You kidnap a lot of these youngins at 5, 6 years old, so they can grow up, experience Stockholm syndrome, and you're still using them at 17, 18, 19. Because I mean, you can make anybody disappear. So that means if you can take away somebody's whole life, you can give it to them again, man. All right. So that's you trying to take everything and hoard it. You're trying to hoard people. You're trying to hoard organs. You're trying to have 3 hearts on standby. This fucking devil is crazy, man. All right, and it says to go into the clefts of the rocks and into the tops of the ragged rocks for fear of the Lord and for the glory of his majesty when he arises to shake terribly the earth. So once again, the Lord keeps coming back to that. All right. Cease ye from man whose breath is in his nostrils. Proud niggas. For wherein is he? Slakia. For wherein is he to be accounted of? You damn devils, you're not gonna be accounted as nothing. All right. You damn devils, hey man. And you other nations, you're not gonna be accounted as nothing. 2/3 of Israel ain't gonna be accounted as nothing. They're only going to be accounted for in the kingdom, man, when they're made righteous. But hey, man, it's going to be 66.6% of Israel has to perish on this side, man. So let me get the definition. Let me get the definition for accounted. All right, so this is the definition of account. Considered. So you're not going to be considered. That's why it says in the scriptures that Esau isn't going to be considered. You're not nobody. You a nobody. Okay? It says to give an explanation. So ain't nobody going to be here to give an explanation as to what happens. You know? Because we're going to explain to our children in that day, hey, look, this man right here, he used to rule over us. And they're not going to believe us. They're going to be like, nah, he didn't rule over you, Pops. This weak motherfucker right here, you know? He might, hey man, your son might just put a fucking, whip on his back just for hearing that. Like, nah, that's gonna happen through the spirit. You know, once we tell our sons, okay, and our daughters about the things that other nations have done to us, right? They're going to get upset by that, man. You might tell your son, hey, you know, these devils used to rule over us. Shit, you go lay down to rest. You wake up. All your Edomites in the field just dead. He's like, damn, son. He's like, hey, I'm sorry. You know? Hey, it is what it is. And you just gonna be like, okay, go get some more. You know? Or hey, go send that Hamite to go get some more, man. Because we're gonna have you other nations up under us anyways. So we might go say, okay, you Hamites, go get us some more slaves. They're gonna say, gladly, my lords. All right. Anyway, and this is all through the spirit, man. This is all, and that's all according to faith. Okay. This says. Hey, it would only be right. I gotta end it with Obadiah. Okay. I was gonna end it, but. I gotta go into Obadiah, man. I got to. Woo! And this is a staple. This is a staple to Esau's destruction. This is the book of Obadiah, chapter 1 and verse 1. The vision of Obadiah. Thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Shemaiah Shai, concerning Edom. Right, you so-called white people. We have heard a rumor from the Lord, and an ambassador is sent among the heathen. Arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle. Speaking about America, your chief city, your chief place, man. All right. So this place is going to experience a battle, warfare. Okay. It says, behold, I have made thee small among the heathen. Thou art greatly despised. All right. So you are greatly despised. Everywhere you go, man, wherever you go, here it is. You doing a quote-unquote detail. You know, you got 12 soldiers out in the middle of nowhere, Iraq. They hate you. They can't do nothing to you because they know what repercussions that's going to bring. That's going to happen in the kingdom of heaven, man. They gonna have, man, for the 2/3, they're going to just be like, damn, man, they're not like the others, you know what I mean? Because you're going to have the 144,000, the 1/3 and the 2/3. So you're gonna be able to tell. So they're gonna be like, man, but we can't do anything. This even, let's say that you attack a 2/3 child of Israel with a damn rock or a knife. The knife is just going to break. So you really can't kill them. They're going to live forever. So you just going to look stupid. And your ass is going to get put to death, man. Best believe you're going to have a heathen try it, Yeah. That's what the heathens do. They like to buck up. Okay, and it says, the pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock. Yeah, you so-called Caucasian, right? Whose habitation is high, and saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? So you say it in your heart, well, who's going to stop me? Who's going to stop the so-called white man, who the world ignorantly calls God and Jesus Christ? Real name's Yahweh Wa Yahushua, man. Okay, and it says, though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord. So around the same time that your red, crusty ass tried to go up into outer space, you trying to go to the moon, you trying to go to all these different places, that's really when you messed up. And around the same time, you had High Priest Abba Bivens bringing this word out, man. And it reads, and see, he even came up out of a group that was not necessarily righteous. Now they taught certain things that were right, but he stood out of the group just like our apostle elders, man. They came out of a group that wasn't necessarily right, but they were righteous. They were righteous within an unrighteous group. That's the elect. You're not gonna see the elect just come out the womb. They know exactly what's going on. No, man. This is all through trial and error. You have to understand that this word took years to understand. Okay? The elder apostles, it took them years, man, and they're still learning. Just like us. Okay? It says, if thieves came to thee, if robbers by night, how art thou cut off? Will they not have stolen till they had enough? The grape gatherers came to thee, will they not leave some grapes? How are the things of Esau searched out? How are his hidden things sought up through the spirit power of Yahweh Shem Shai, man? It says, all the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee. Yeah, so all these other nations, they're going to be hitting your ass with ICBMs, intercontinental ballistic missiles. Okay? And I seen an article that the Air Force is going to start testing ICBMs in as soon as a month. So with America testing ICBMs, every other nation is going to start testing. Because they're like, well, shit, if they get in their arsenal, I need to get my arsenal. Right? Like if you see your neighbor, it's the summertime, you got a basic grill, you cooking out on the front porch. Next thing you know, you look across the street, your neighbor got a big ass, $5,000 grill. You may not be able to afford that $5,000 grill, but you gonna upgrade your shit. You gonna say, okay, I see you. You gonna get you something nice, man. If you got a group of people that you go to school with, right? On Monday, everybody come with new shoes on, new clothes on. Shit, it don't matter if you got $60 in your pocket. You gonna get you a nice pair of shoes. You're like, shit, I'll be damned if I'm out here looking bumpy. That's just the spirit. That's the spirit of Jake, man. Jake always wants something new. Jake want the new this and the new that. Okay, and honestly, the other nations copy Jake. That's why they want new shit. They want new technology, new music, right? New everything. Okay, and it says, and prevailed against thee. They that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee. Woo! So they ate your philosophy. Right? But also that goes into your money, man. Okay, which the money goes into a philosophy because you believe that this money can purchase you things, man. All right. Ultimately, that's by faith. Okay. And see, because what more is money than just pieces of paper? That's it. Okay? It says, I not in that day, saith the Lord, even destroy the wise men out of Edom, and understanding out of the mount of Esau. See, even you top heads of academia, you top heads of medicine, science, all that other stuff, okay, you are in a low estate right now. Right, it says, and thy mighty men, O Timon, shall be dismayed, to the end that every one of the mount of Esau may be cut off by slaughter. So that's man, woman, and child, man. You all gonna perish. After that 1,000 years, your ass is going into slavery. So kiss your ass goodbye. None of this that you have built is gonna be remembered. The kingdom of heaven is gonna be established in the land of Israel. Point blank period. It says, for thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. Yes, you're done. You're done. Okay? And it reads, in the day that thou stoodest on the other side, in the day that the strangers carried away captive his forces, and foreigners entered into his gates, right? Which goes into other nations also, and cast lots upon Jerusalem. Even thou wast as one of them. Yeah, so you conspired, right? Which the word conspire means to breathe together. You know, the elder Apostle Gabar goes into that a lot. You needed the other nations. See, Esau couldn't have took us out without the other nations, man. Just like now. You can't hold Jake down without the other nations being in league with you, man. Alright, it says, but thou shouldest not have looked on the day of thy brother, in the day that he became a stranger. Neither shouldest thou have rejoiced over the children of Judah in the day of their destruction. So yeah, at one point we were a stranger to the Most High. The Lord wasn't even recognizing us. Like, no, I don't even fucking recognize you. You know? like when your wife do some shit, just do some shit that just make you want to man, you already know what I'm about to say. You just say, I don't even know your ass anymore, you know? That's how the Lord felt about us. Okay, and it says, neither shouldest thou have rejoiced over the children of Judah in the day of their destruction. You know, he be trying to speed up real hard when he passed by you. You know, nigga in a small, like a little tiny ass V6. You know, he trying to speed up extra hard. Oh man, anyways, Salakia. It says, neither shouldest thou have spoken proudly in the day of distress. Just like now. Yeah, I remember when y'all was in slavery. We did so much for you. Look at all the things we gave you. That's what you were saying back then. Right? It says, yeah, you was sleeping in our houses and shit after we were taken captive in our different captivities. You was just chilling, using our fireplace, putting our garments on and shit, using our blankets, killing us, popping our women, popping our children, man, you fucking devils. Okay, and it says, thou shouldest not have entered into the gate of my people in the day of their calamity. Yea, thou shouldest not have looked on their affliction in the day of their calamity, nor have laid hands on their substance in the day of their calamity. Neither shouldest thou have stood in the crossway to cut off those of his that did escape. Neither shouldest thou have delivered up those of his that did remain in the day of distress. For the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen, all you fucking nations. As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thine own head. So yeah, you are going into slavery. You're going into captivity. All right? For as ye have drunk upon my holy mountain, so shall all the heathen drink continually. So you're going to drink. You're going to have to do it, man. And let's confirm that. Let's confirm that. Yea, they shall drink, and they shall swallow down, and they shall be as though they had not been. So your ass gonna be lower than you ever thought you was gonna be, man. All you high exalted people, yeah, you are going to be regarded as nothing in that day, man. And it says, but upon Mount Zion shall be deliverance. Woo! So these people on this side right here, All right, and there shall be holiness. So these people right here are going to be completely separate from everybody else. Okay, these people right here are going to be the children of, these people are the children of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, but it's going to be known in that day that these are the children of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. We just speaking it now, all right? It says, the house of Jacob shall possess their possession. So hey man, we gonna get your wives, we gonna get your daughters, man, because your ass gonna be getting put to death. Hey man, hey, we see your wife, we gonna put your ass to death and get your wife. We gonna put your ass to death. We gonna get your daughter in the kingdom, man. She gonna want to go with us. Half the time they ain't even gonna want to be like, nah, we don't want to go. They gonna want to go, man. They want to go now. All right, Jake riding around in a Mercedes with a snow bunny in the passenger seat, rubbing his shoulders and shit. What you want me to make you to eat? Yeah, man. How you like that, Esau? All right, it says, in the house of Jacob shall be, hey man, all you Edomites talking about, well, we got your women. You can keep the fucking so-called black women. You can keep them. We don't give a fuck. Man, most of these so-called black women ain't shit anyway. And also, you can't forget Benjamin. You Benjamites, you Levites, you really, the southern kingdom, right? You love the so-called white man. And also the northern kingdom too. More specifically getting on to the southern kingdom, all right? Judah being the quote-unquote leader of Israel, you know what I mean? You lead also in wickedness. Okay, it says, in the house of Jacob shall be a fire, in the house of Joseph a flame, representing the northern and the southern and the northern kingdoms, Salakia. And the house of Esau for stubble, and they shall kindle in them and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau. For the Lord has spoken it. Yeah, so you so-called white people, after 1,000 years, your ass, after that 1,000 years of captivity, your ass is going to be done away with, okay? That's why it said in the scriptures that you would be loose for a little season, man. This little season. Your ass is on the loose, you dirty vagabond. All right, it says, and they of the south shall possess the mount of Esau. Woo! And they of the plain of the Philistines, and they shall possess the fields of Ephraim, and the fields of Samaria, and Benjamin shall possess Gilead. And the captivity of this host of the children of Israel, Salakia. Let me just read it again. This is the book of Obadiah, chapter 1 and verse 20. And the captivity of this host of the children of Israel shall possess that of the Canaanites. Yes, we're going to own the land that formerly belonged to the Canaanites, but was given to the children of Israel, the land of Israel. Right? Even unto Zarephath, and the captivity of Jerusalem, which is in Sepharad, shall possess the cities of the south. Yeah, man. So we are captive. We are captives. Okay? That's why it says that I am a prisoner in bonds. Okay? Speaking that in the scriptures, I believe Paul said that. You know, prisoners of hope. All right? Bond men and bond women. All right? You are a slave here, you children of Israel. You are a bond man and you are a bond woman here in America and abroad, man. Everywhere that the so-called white man has stepped his red ass foot on, which is everywhere, this devil is in Antarctica. It ain't nowhere that this devil hasn't taken over, man. It's some secret land that's never been taken over. All right, it's all been taken over. All right, and it says, shall possess the cities of the south, verse 21, and that's the last verse I'm gonna get into. It says, the Savior shall come up on Mount Zion to judge the Mount of Esau, which once again is you so-called white people. We're gonna keep saying that. It says, and the kingdom shall be the Lord's. So if the kingdom is the Lord's, and he's chosen, okay, he's chosen men to rule over the kingdom of heaven, that means that we are going to be exalted, man. We are going to be shot up. We are going to be heirs of the power, man. We are going to be princes and princesses of the power, okay? And although we will be kings also, the real king, right, the King of Kings is going to be Yahweh Shem Yahushai, Ba'ashem HaKadosh. And the Holy Spirit is going to dwell here in the kingdom of heaven, not here in America, but here on the earth, man. All right, so I went over the points that I needed to. Once again, this lesson was, a bit long, But, you know, once again, you know, sometimes the spirit is, you're going to be out here as long as the spirit wants you to. You may be out here for an hour and 10 minutes. You may be out here for 3 hours. You may be out here for, you may be out here for 45 minutes. Who knows? It's all according to the spirit, man. All right? It's all according to the spirit. Okay? So as always, you know, Salaki. Right? In the name of Yahweh Hashem Shai, Hashem Akakadash. Hey, I pray that brothers are edified, man. Hey, and I pray that you brothers, man, who are on the fence about this word, continue to get into these scriptures, man. Don't just believe, the apostle elders. Don't just believe the brothers. Don't just believe the elders. Go and do your own research, man. You'll come to the conclusion that this word is the truth. That's the conclusion that we know. We know that Yahweh Shemiah Shai is putting us in the position in order to rule, man. So with that, all the praise, honor, and glory goes unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Ha-Rakak-Wadash. Double honors to the apostle elders of the great millstone, who rule well and teach well, and taught me this truth, and honors to you brothers who are bringing out this word in sincerity and in faith. Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakak-Wadash, Barakatham. You sincere, you hopeful elect, man. Hey, and Kwam Yasha